Hi, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. I'm gonna work in my journal. I need to catch up a little bit. So I'm gonna go, this is my February journal. And, yeah. Anyway, I got kind of behind. I skipped ahead and journaled my birthday. Did I finish that page? I don't know. Anyway, so I was doing some stuff in here last night to catch up, and I said, well, I needed to print some pictures, so I got that. I got my ducks in a row, because we all got to have our ducks in a row. So I thought that I would just turn the camera on and start where I start, right? And so I thought you might want to come along with me. This is the 4th. It's a Sunday, and I have my little notes. I did all of that, and I was in the middle of trying to figure out how to fit all this on this page when I decided to go ahead and turn the camera on. And, because I thought maybe something really creative was about to happen, right? Because that's what we do. Yeah, I doubt it, but we'll see. So, this was Sunday the 4th. Well, let's see. I had a duck almost escape. I know that we went to church, or we went to Sunday school. We didn't stay for church. And I came home and made soup. This is back when my father-in-law had just gotten out of the hospital, so we were still taking them food. Because he does a lot of that for her, because she can't do, a lot of cooking, and she can't get around, drive and stuff like that on her own. So we were just trying to do some of that until he could get back on his feet. So I know we did that. I came home and made soup. I have this magazine image. I just made chicken noodle soup that looked very similar to it. And I used my own carrots, and I used my own celery and spices like sage and thyme and all of that stuff. So I was thinking about a little flip out. Then after that, when the soup was done, we went by right after church to see Miss Sue, I do believe. Did not write that on my little sticky, but I'm pretty sure that we did. Let me double check my notes. Yes. My goal was to go back and take her some soup, but we were pushed for time because we were supposed to be at my nephew's house for my other nephew's birthday. So let me see how I'm going to arrange all of this. I like this notepad paper. It says be good, do good, feel good. And I thought that was appropriate for that day. Now, I could put it in this pocket. What was I trying to do? I made a video while the broth was cooking. What I was thinking is that I would take another piece of paper, either this bright pink or this light pink. The light pink probably matches the swans a little bit better. This bright pink ties in this hot pink in this. Let me see what this looks like, because I'm thinking that I want to flip out here. And then whatever I use there. And then I don't know if I'm going to use the soup and the noodle packaging. But I have it in here just in case. This is that Pakin paper. I showed it to you on the video with the borders and tabs and stuff like that. Okay, think. I hate having to flip that little arm out. I don't think I really need it, but I do think I want it about 3 inches wide. I was thinking 2, but I don't think 2 will be wide enough. So, oh, now the arm flips out on its own as I'm trying to put it away. So, this is kind of what I'm thinking, or maybe on the back side of that. And it barely fits. I might have to cut that down a little bit, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I can still put something on top here. I do have this pocket. I've already glued it. So, you know what? I could save that for another night. And if I use this in the pocket, do y'all all think through this like I do? Okay, so if I use that in the pocket, then it feels like a waste because you don't see that I like this notepad for this such occasion. Because I do feel like we, you know, be good, do good, feel good, right? Let me see if I can trim this down just a hair. I'm going to use my big scissors. And I do believe I should be able to cut some of this red border off and make it fit on that paper without losing the little character of the, I mean, you know, I love all those little, what do you call those? I was going to say humps and bumps, but like a scallop border. And I don't think I'll have to do both sides. I think if I just do this one, it will be sufficient. And maybe it won't look lopsided. So I had very loosely cut it in the beginning. Ooh, mercy. I did an awful job right there. That looks butchered. Okay. If that fits on there, it's going. Well, I missed, didn't I? Let me try these smaller ones, see if that's any easier. I think I am going to have to do this side too, because otherwise it looks cattywampus. Cattywampus. That is an official term for something that is not even or not, doesn't look right to the eye. It's all out of sorts. It's cattywampus. You know what cattywampus means. So how are y'all doing? How are you doing in your journals? I thought that I also would, I had kind of done prompt week from Lydia at February and June. I did not get it on the paper, but I mentally did it. You know what I mean? Do you ever mentally journal? It doesn't, there's not a lot to show for it, but I do it all the time. Like the prompts and trying to see what I would put for the prompts. I'm going to start that on the following day after this. So that's why I'm talking about it. But anyway, on this day, we went, like I said, we went to church. We went to see Miss Sue. I came home. I started making soup. I make my own broth. So that takes a couple of hours to simmer. So while I did that, I made a video. And I have which one right here. So it'll turn up again at some point. Oh, the washi. I think that was the washi tape day. And then, let's see if we can get this on semi-straight. Ooh, look at that big glue blob. Wow. Let's put it underneath. And like I said, I found that picture of the soup in that magazine, so I didn't really have to have this packaging. But, you know, anytime we can use packaging in our journals, it just makes it more fun, right? And besides, I had already rescued it from the trash, so I figured I might as well use it. You can see where it was very wrinkled right there. So, okay, so I can either flip it like this and then put something on the back there. I'm thinking I might put that. We played, this was that game that I talked about on my birthday. The first time we played it was on my nephew's birthday. So I have that. I'm going to go ahead. I have one picture, two things to cut out for this day, I think. This is my nephew with his hamburger cake. And then this was my husband going, no, sorry, that's a different day. Yeah, darn it, I was going to use that on another day. I should have printed two. I can use that one. Well, let me just cut this strip out and then I can use it if I want to use it. But, I'm thinking that I had planned on using that one because we did go by and see Miss Sue. This is the one I was going to use for, I think, well, if I'm going to use it for the following Saturday, because he went and hung out with his parents for a while. What am I on, Sunday? No, this one goes on this day. That's why I didn't finish this page. That's right. Talk about jumping trains. Are you keeping up? Because that train left the station awfully quick. I don't worry about fussy cutting as neatly in my journal as I do like in a glue book. I just kind of do, what do they call that? A kiss cut or something like that. So, you know, as long as I get the bulk of it off. So, he had gone to visit them that day. I worked in the greenhouse and got my seed trays ready. Okay, we're going to leave that day in the past, I think. I can go back and finish that one. Set that one up here. This is the one I want, and this is the one I want. So let me get these cut out. Yeah, they got him a hamburger cake. And I don't know if you can see it. It's, it had all the layers, and it had, like, I'm sure that it was, well, it was made out of, I was going to say icing, but, like, the onions and what represented the lettuce and tomatoes and the patty and the, I'm wondering if, like, the onions weren't more like fondant or something like that, because they were a little thicker than just regular icing. But the lettuce and the tomatoes, they were all just icing, because you could stick your finger in it, you know. It was softer than the other. Anyway, my sister got that at Publix. So I have that for that day. Have this on here. I don't know if I'm going to do this way or this way. I'm not sure yet until I have everything together. And I thought I had it all together. I didn't cut everything out. I did cut out my days and week, or days and days of the week, just to kind of speed up that process a little bit. Hopefully I can make it through a couple of days. My goal is to do prompt week, but I don't know, since I'm starting with this day, I don't know if I'm going to get how far into prompt week I'm going to get. I made sure I have my art glitter glue in here. I have my tearing ruler. I have all the things. So, if I have this on here, then I can write about us playing that game. And then I can have this, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll put that and that up there. I still can use, am I going to use this here still, I think? Yeah. Oh, nope. Nope. Not if I do it that way, I won't. I forgot about that. So I have, I printed off, these are some of Lydia's printables back from 2020. I do have, if I decide I want to use this in this pocket, then I have, these are cute. I can use this as a, you know, just a little journaling spot right there. I'm going to use this for our Saturdays, rainy days. Oh my goodness, it has rained every weekend for the last, I don't know how many weekends. So I can put that there and that there, and then I might put Miss Sue here on this journaling spot. And then if I put, I could just put him on the flip out, or I could put him, yeah, because if I'm not going to use this over here, see, the problem was, see, I still like that though. And then This was, it says so very thoughtful, so I thought that I would use that for like when we took soup to his whatever. So if I use this on the back of here, I could put him on the back of there. No, he doesn't quite fit. I could put him kind of on the front of there. Ooh, I did not get all those bubbles out. It's all right. It's not a glue book. But that still leaves me with an empty pocket, and we can't have that. Pardon my reach. I'm trying to reach around you. I hope I'm being successful at that. I have this notepad, and I have to do, pink to do, and I don't think I want that. What else do I have? I don't really want to use two of them. I have this one. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt. Well, I pull it off too. Good job. If I put that in there like that. Okay, let me try that. Talk about overthinking. And I could just pretend this isn't a pocket. I still like this over here. Maybe a little bit. Or I will put him on the pull-out. The, what do you call those things? Tags, yes. Wow. And then I'm going to put Miss Sue up here. Okay. That works, I think. At least this part of it. So I know what I'm putting in the... I know what I'm tipping in. How's that? So... Oh, and I can use birthday washi because this was his washi. This was his birthday. Yay, birthday washi. Let's do the happy birthday. Right? Let me do a couple of... Just a couple... No, I'll do them on the back. I was going to do a couple of pieces of Scotch tape. But I think I will wait on that and just do it on the back. Because otherwise it just feels like it overlaps so much. Alright, come on, get started. It's stuck on my finger too high, if that makes sense. There we go. Alrighty, now I think, don't pull it too tight like you did last time. I think that'll work. Well, now it's stuck to everything. Okay. Put that on here. What I was saying about this paper is it's that Pakin paper that I used to use in my journals. And it's kind of a construction paper, but it's a little bit, little smoother than construction paper. And here, I'm going to use this peach with the party hats. I don't think we used that one on my birthday, so we'll use it on this one. And, oh, this is where I was going to put a couple little pieces of Scotch tape. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Just to give it some sturdiness without running on to the next page, because I don't know if that makes sense. The Scotch tape is wider than the washi tape. So, well, I didn't plan on starting on this day. I planned on starting on the 5th and doing prompt week, but then I hadn't gotten this one finished. So I was thinking I'd finish it real quick now that I have everything, but real quick doesn't seem to be in my vocabulary. Okay, so I still like this here. So I think I'm going to glue it on. And I'm only going to glue... I'm not going to waste the glue and glue the whole thing. I'm just going to glue the edges. And maybe like one little strip in the center. So, like that. Because the whole thing doesn't need glue. That's just kind of a waste. Yeah, sometimes me pre-putting pockets in this is a good thing, and sometimes it feels like a distraction. On this page, it kind of feels like a distraction, and I had already glued it in, or, you know, glued it in and then put this on here, so I really couldn't. I could have cut it and made it a flip out, you know, or like flip down. But I had already done all the things. So that's going there. That's going there. Pretty sure of that. Where is he going? And that's the question. How far, man? 21 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we might just, this might be the page. This page might be the video. And then I might come back and do all that plastic is sticking to my, it's like staticky and it's sticking to my hands. So I do know that I'm not going to use this big bowl of soup. I'll use it on like the next page or something like that. So I could put, instead of using this big piece right here, I could put him on here. And put record keeper. I could still talk about, yeah, one doesn't quite have anything to do with the other, does it? So I'm going to, here it is. So I'm going to put that there, I do believe, and I can, let me just try out something else here. Happy ending. Seeing how I'm just going to do this page, apparently. I have this tag that I made. It doesn't really match. I'm kind of reaching, sorry if I'm reaching across you. I was trying to reach around you. Yeah, I'm looking for something a little sturdier like this. So if I don't use this, use that one or this one. This one would match. That one I think I was saving. I haven't journaled Valentine's Day yet. So, but I'm going to put this over here and then we'll write about the game here. So really, in essence, he should go over on this side too. But, I kind of liked having him at the top of that. Because I am kind of keeping record of his birthday, right? Yeah, let's stick to that. Yeah, let's stick to that. So let me glue these on now that we've made that decision. And I don't want to say it too soon, but we might just make this a shorter video. I was debating on cutting off. Yeah, I think I will. I left some of the white borders on some of the pictures because if they're on a busy page, it does help them stand out. But since it's going on that white page, I don't really need it to stand. I mean, it's the white borders are not helping it stand out. Okay, and it just makes it a little bit smaller too, so that's good. So I made this video while the broth was, you know, simmering. And then, yeah, I've already got the day and date right here. So that was good. I'm glad I didn't, I already pre-decided that. And so, yep, we went to church. Well, we went to Sunday school. We didn't stay for church. And then this right here. Might put a little tab. Oh, I got my tab punch working. What do you think about a little tab right there? Let me get the essentials on and then I can embellish. So, yeah, I don't want to put that on there. You already made a decision. Stick with it. If y'all think I have a hard time doing this stuff, you should have seen me trying to scrapbook years ago. That was rough stuff. Because it was supposed to be neat and tidy, and yeah. So I really struggled with that. Okay, so I'm going to glue them, and then I'm going to staple them. I think I have my stapler right here somewhere. He makes a pretty good tab topper. Or tag topper, I guess I should say. So I'm just going to glue this bottom edge right there. I think I got too much. This is my sister's younger son, and we had his party at her older son's house. Okay, that works. And then I have, do I want a tab? Sure. You know what? Do I want a tab up here? Sure. Maybe. Do I like that one? How long are we? Okay. Think it would stick up, which is fine, stick up out of the journal. I was trying to debate if I wanted that particular color, but I'm not gonna make tabs on this video. Yep, I like it. That'll work. So these are the ones where I did the individual tabs and then glued them together right here. And then that way all I have to do is go back and add. That way they're together. I'm not trying to keep up with individual tabs. And then you just slide it onto there. And then you have a tab. Voila. So that was what I was going to do in that borders and tabs video. I was going to make a bunch of them so that I'd have them, you know, ready like that one. And then my tab punch quit working. So that part of that video got, you know, canceled or postponed. However, I did these, and I was going to show you this I said something about it in one of the last videos, and I never showed you. But I went a little haywire with all the borders. But I'm loving all the colors. I left some of them like this with the side on it. I can always go back and cut it, because if you wanted a tuck, for example, like that, it would make a good tuck. So, I don't particularly need a tuck on this page. And I don't really need a border on this page, but I just thought I would show you all the color combinations I did. And then I used, I did some white pages, but then I also used some of this pink paper that see the light pink. And then I don't think I've cut the ones on the dark pink yet, but that gave it a little bit more background. You know, so you didn't just have the stark white. Wow, I had those in here neatly, and now they're not. Okay. So, but what I do want to do is put some more birthday washi, because I can. So, do I want to use the yellow? I didn't use the yellow with the banner. This is kind of an orangey, peachy with presents. That really matched perfectly. I have streamers. I have the polka dots that you know I love. And I have the cupcakes and pink birthday candy. Oh, I have this green. And I have the stripe. Okay. So, there's no green on that. Well, there's a little bit right there. Kind of a peach. I'm kind of liking this yellowy. with the birthday banners. I already have the happy birthday here. I'm just going to put this one up the center. And it will close off that pocket just a little bit, but not bad. It's only going to be overlapping by a hair. Yep. Well, I didn't get very close. There we go. Use the stuff, right? That really doesn't match. That's okay. This is wonky, right? And I was kind of thinking I wanted some birthday washi down here. Maybe that would be a good place. Can you tell I'm just like dying to use this washi everywhere? There. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, I didn't use the balloons. Yeah, I think I have now used every piece of this washi. Oh, that's cute. Let's put that, oh man. I was going to say let's put that across the top pocket, but I'm going to cut off Sunday. You know, I already peeled this up and put it down again. I don't know if it's going to let me do it a third time. Nope, nope, nope. Get back down there. I used the good glue on it the third time, or the second time I moved it. We did not have pizza. We had tacos, and it was funny because I had said something about having tacos from... No, I don't like that. Maybe we'll try this way. And we'll just let it overlap the page, and that will be fine. Yeah, because I had already thought about having tacos, and then when my sister was planning his birthday, she said something about having tacos, so I was going to change mine to something else. And then my husband was like, well, do you really care? Is it going to hurt your feelings if we have tacos 2 times in a week? And I'm like, absolutely not. The other option was spaghetti, and that's kind of hard to do for that many people, I think. Okay, so I'm going to put her right here, and then I think we are done with this page. The games we took... He took the soup to his parents, but we just went to see Miss Hazel before I made the soup. So I did not represent. That's all right. That is okay. If I really want to, I can go back and add a picture on the back side of that if I really am that concerned about not having that documented. But I think, and I kind of wish I had done a little bit of color on this background, but it's all okay. What was I doing? Oh, gluing her down. Yeah. So, well, been a little while since I've only done one page per video. Well, I guess that's what I did when I did my birthday page. Okay, so I have plenty of room to write about that and there. I can just make some lines. And what else? I think I'll use that to make some lines. And they're not straight lines. Oh my goodness, they are very crooked. Well, they're very slanted. That's what it is. So this was the first time we had played that game. And then we were like, yes, we're definitely playing it for my birthday as well. And so we did. And what else? Is that dry? Sometimes the Poscas take just a second to dry. Well, I don't want to start the 5th yet because that starts prompt week, and I think I'm going to do that on a separate video. So, I already have this glued down, and he went to his mom and dad's. His dad had just come home on this day. And, I added, I think you saw me do these 2 days, and I added this journaling spot from Lydia at February and June. And because I just had a little bit of journaling right there. But that's her pretty printables from this month. Is that pansies or violas, or they might kind of be in the same family. I'm going to probably I could put that there. I want to see if I want to put another little spot. I don't want a whole writing page. You know what I mean? No, the lines definitely have to go. If there's lines, they might as well go horizontally. I'm almost thinking that would be enough. I don't know if that looks okay. I want them to cover that hole. And then this, or I have a yellow one of these too, I think. It's like a Post-it note, but I can glue it all the way down. And have that there and that there. That actually looks better than the other, I think. So that is glued, and or it's not, it's just sticky, like repositionable glue. I'm trying to get these bottom corners, because they kind of got curled a little bit. So I was trying to get those pretty well glued so they would stay down. But that matches that, oh, wait a minute, too soon. Matches the pink on that page pretty well. I did not get pizza this day or this day. Yeah, I might as well. I already have it kind of cockeyed. I was going to put it straight. I don't know why I decided at the last minute to put it cattywampus. So, all right. So I finished that one. Finished the fourth. And let me see where we are. I was going to put it over here, but I've got that kind of off-centered a little bit. That was while he was gone to his mom and dad's, I got the seed trays ready. I was planning on starting seeds that day because, remember, my friend had come on this day, and she had come to help me start seeds because some of them are for her too. So we just used my stuff, my greenhouse, that sort of thing. And she really doesn't have a place to start seeds. So, but we did, and we just got the greenhouse cleaned out. And so I was getting my seed trays ready. And I still didn't start seeds until I think it was like the 6th. And that's really, I was very behind. But, so anyway, oh, and I did put this pocket in. I'll tell you what, while we have a few minutes, and then it will still be a shorter video than normal. It's still turning out long because I'm a-talking, but I can put my washi down here now. So I thought about this. It's got the purple and red. That's really pink. I'm looking through. I don't know if you could see this washi or not. I want kind of a wider one. Like this one is wider. It's not my first choice. This floral one has purple. I kind of want to use one that has purple in it because I don't ever use. I do use this floral one though sometimes. But this one matches this situation right here. It matches the best. Because that other one just said cuddle, or it said let's cuddle. But it was red and purple, not pink and purple. So this one is pink and purple. There we go. Yay! I'm so glad to have this pocket done too. Cut that. I'll still have to trim it, but I can do that later. I don't get all my arms up in your face. And that's just my cover page. It may or may not get, I haven't written that one yet. I did finish that. I haven't journaled in it yet, but, and I think I also should have made a note on here somewhere that I think this was the day his dad came home. Or maybe this was the day his dad came home. I can't remember. But anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to leave you there. We got a couple pages done, and I got a little flip, and that makes me happy. Makes my heart happy to have a little flip. And so, because my goal was to make my journals a little more interactive than they have been being, because I've been just getting in a hurry and then just kind of putting stuff in and not really going through and making them as creative as I want them to be. So, I mean, like this one doesn't have anything and this one doesn't have anything, but I still like the pages okay. This one has a pocket and then this one has this. So, anyway. Alrighty, well, I'm going to leave you on that note right after I touch this up with my art glitter glue. I think I already did that bottom corner, but I didn't do the rest of it. So I hope that you're having a great day and a great weekend and a great week, and whenever it is that you're watching this, I hope that it's great. And I will see you. See our little tab sticking up? Isn't that cute? Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.